So we're going to talk about depressants now. Psychology Assessment 16, question 5. How are neurons affected by depressants? So depressants cause neurons to transmit impulses slower. In our previous assessments, we discussed that neurons communicate through these electrical impulses. Recall the all or none law or the fire don't fire law, whichever label you want to call it. Basically, how neurons work is once there's enough positive ions within the neuron, it'll transmit this electrical impulse to another neuron, and the cycle continues until it reaches its final destination, right? Either, and these neurons, electrical impulses, go back and forth, communicating from the spinal cord to the cerebral cortex to the peripheral nervous system. All right, so depressants, the word depress, right? So this is where we get some type of constraint. Remember, we were talking about arousals in our last video. Now we're talking about depressants. And one of the biggest depressants, we're going to use alcohol. Okay, so big controversy. We have alcohol, right? When we're at the bar, we have a drink, we have two drinks, and you know what? It gets the blood pumping. Okay, yeah, it gets our blood pumping, and we feel a little bit more energetic and talkative and whatnot. All right, but why is it alcohol labeled a depressant? The main reason is if you consume too much alcohol, these neurons begin to transmit the electrical impulses slower throughout your body. For instance, a person that's intoxicated, okay, or this person's intoxicated, you go ahead and you ask them a question, they're going to take maybe an extra 5 seconds to respond. Okay. Now, another example is an intoxicated person. Once they consume too much alcohol, they can't communicate efficiently. They begin to slurge. Now, those neurons are, those electrical impulses are transmitting slower, delaying proper vocalizations and proper thoughts. So this is why alcohol is considered a depressant. Okay, depressants cause neurons to transmit electrical impulses slower.